any transition takes time. We're not going to jump immediately to a non-fossil fuel world. There's going to be a transition over time, and it's going to happen slowly and in some places and faster in others. But there is going to be demand for resources with hydrocarbons and with gas. And gas will be a favored fuel, and then we'll move to other things. And helium's often associated with natural gas. It's not so much a byproduct as that the helium is generated separately, migrates up, bumps into hydrocarbon as it's migrating up, and finds itself in association with hydrocarbon. It's not like helium doesn't come from hydrocarbon. It is an independent substance. But then, in addition, there are lots of places in the world where helium is associated with other inerts, or what are called inerts. They're not inert gases, predominantly nitrogen. So we find it in places, certainly in Saskatchewan, and other places where, and with our reserve, where we're only 3.5% methane at the Stevo opportunity. So we're dominantly nitrogen here. And so honestly, that makes life a little bit easier, because the separation process for the gas it's a shorter separation stream in order to get there. So it's easier to do. So I don't think we're seeing the end of that from a helium supply perspective. I think we'll see helium associated and captured out of the methane streams. But we'll also see the development of resources such as what Imperial Helium has, where the gas is dominantly not hydrocarbons.
Sure. Okay, that's an interesting perspective. Thanks, David. And presumably this would be quite a very long-term picture anyway, wouldn't it? I mean, we're a long way from that yet.
I think so. There are a lot of steps down this path that we'll have to go through. I mean, just think about the infrastructure that has to be rebuilt to handle the kind of electricity demand if everyone plugs in 2 cars. You know, that's 100 amp hours that have to come through the system, and most people's panels are probably rated for about 100 right now. So you'd have to double your panel sizes.
Sure, absolutely.
It's a big demand.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And Alex, presumably, if we do get to a crossroads there, Evonik's going to try to have the membranes ready to help us out.
That's exactly right. No, I think the membranes offer a good opportunity to exploit those wells that do not contain many hydrocarbons, right? So when we look for sources that maybe don't have methane or natural gas as their primary product, membranes are going to be ready to jump in. And I don't think David could have said it better. It's going to be a long process, maybe my lifetime. You know, that's kind of how I see it. I would love to see it go quicker. I believe in it, but I do think it's not going to happen overnight.